The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Ready, break! Here we go, here we go! Panther 60, Panther 60! 60 by 60!
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. You look at this Eagle defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I would have loved to have been in their meetings this week and hear that grizzled old defensive coordinator talk about, well, you did okay, guys. We did all right. Hold them to 13 was pretty good. But this week, I expected to be less than that.
I'm going to need to hear that a lot more often. I don't know what it was, but I liked it. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Go! Cook Cowboy 80! Ready.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
You can bet they're not going to go away from the running game anytime soon, but this is obviously not a good start. 2 carries, 2 runs, both stop for a loss.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12.
19!
They'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At their own 41-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
47-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Trim it.
Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Torres. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson
A big loss on the play.
able to run him
Brings up
down for a
2nd
loss
down.
of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Throwing is Hurts. Looking left side and he's got him in. That's Torres. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Great, set.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. This is Smith with the ground. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Barkley will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's 1st score here this afternoon.
Jake Elliott
on for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Lions nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Ready.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 9. They'll set up to throw. It's complete to Williams. That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
19, 18. 6, go.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, They're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
From the 39, Hurts. He finds his man complete. It's Torres. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
From the gun, it's Hurts. That's to the sideline and incomplete. The Eagles at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. They got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself at an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot, find a way to win some games and keep moving forward.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. You talk about this Lions defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36.
Here we go, set. Hey, cut.
A toss out right to Gibbs. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
24-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Viking 18.
They'll look to throw here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Busting free at the 10. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
27-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
45-yard line.
Off the option, here's Gibbs. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
They go play action here on first down. Finds Gibbs on a check down. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Ready up.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 7.
Go.
They're going to look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
He had some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Drag. 19, start, dragging 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
He'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. That's caught inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point up and through. And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Eagles 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, good move.
The Eagles can go 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
34-yard line.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
73. 73.
Back to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, back, trimmer. Delta.
Now back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
That is caught. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Got it. Ready? County Lions.
He'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Pitch and catch there good for 13. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Track, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
Hustle.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
Cougar 19. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
19.
They'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got it to Williams. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Viking 18. Come on, come on. Set. Bronco 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
70 Timberwolf.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Right side to Williams. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the 3rd quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, as we all know, possessions are crucial in a tie game. And let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
Here's Hurts to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Viking 18. Ready.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Cowboy 80. Warrior 70.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he'll work this one out to about the 38. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Come on. Set. Cowboy. 18 Cardinal. 18 Dragon 60.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. Still going. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaac TeSlaa. 61 yards. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14.
Eagles 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. To Barkley on the check down. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the 27-yard line.
19 tight. Red. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
In motion goes the tight end. Back to throw now on second and 10. Incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 14. First down, Lions.
Set, hurt, ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 11. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here comes 3rd down at 7.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Back to throw here. He's moved this complete to Williams. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line. A gain of 22.
And the Lions.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Get it. Hey, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
2nd and 9 now. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Lions are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out when they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
First down.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
39-yard line.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Hurts. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. 35 yards. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Elliott good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Eagles 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
Here we go. 70 Rangers, 70 Cowboy 80.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's complete right side. It's to Slaw. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Like it.
On play action, they'll throw. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Brian Burns, the one to bring him down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Cowboy.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Instead of a 3rd-and-1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They'll run with Gibbs. And a nice pick up there. Gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Gibbs again. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. From 4 yards out. And the Lions are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Well, Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Aiden Hutchinson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Wide open receiver complete. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That is incomplete. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Hurts going to move him around.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock. and let your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll drop the throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Easy, 63, 63.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And they take a knee.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the